I like food.
You might have noticed.
And I don't cope well without food.
You might have noticed. It's been what, like an hour since the last ate? And yet I'm still hungry.
So today I wanted to see how long I can cope without any form of food.
Just good old water.
Because in theory, apparently humans can live between 30 and 50 days without food. No chance. I get weak after about 12 hours. If I make it to a day, that'll be an achievement. Honestly, as a kid, I couldn't even have my shower before my breakfast because I'd get too hungry. I'd start to feel sick. That's how hungry I'd get. Apparently you die after 43 to 70 days. Well, I don't have to worry about that because at no point am I going to go, oh, I'm starting to get a taste of that starvation thing.
Now, the last time I had food was 8 o'clock last night. It is now 11 AM the next morning. I'm already struggling, to be honest with you. So 15 hours basically since I last had food last night. I usually have had breakfast a few hours ago by now. I'm feeling hungry. I don't know how I'm going to make it through lunch. Like, I've never done that before. I've never skipped breakfast and lunch before. I've merged the two, but I've never ever skipped both. Just me and the old H2O. This is what's going to keep me alive. Is it me or do I look dead already? I look weird. Why do I look so weird this morning? Is there something wrong with my eyes? Or were they always like that? I don't know. So I think my plan for trying to get through this for as long as possible is just to see how long I can distract myself for, do different things and just try and get through that way. I mean, that feels very optimistic because it's difficult to ignore hunger. I can feel like the jitters are sort of like an hour or two away. I can feel it. Does anyone else get that or is that just me? It's probably just me. It's probably a unique medical condition to me. Right, I've just had a disgusting amount of washing up to do, but I've managed to get it done. It is a pain in the ass, but it has killed some time, fortunately. We're now coming up to about 17 hours having not had food. One thing I've just realised, and I've got to be careful of, is that I don't just, without thinking, grab something from the cupboard and eat it. I very nearly did that whilst I was washing up. I very nearly just had this thought of, oh, there's that fancy box of chocolates in there, I've still not finished that yet. I didn't go to grab the box, but I thought about it, and then I had to go, oh no, I'm not supposed to be eating. Okay, don't do that. I don't know what my brain's talking to a different part of itself. I'm not sure. Probably some wiring issue. Either way, I'm very hungry. Very, very hungry. But, you know, we'll try and get through it. My hands have gone all wrinkly from washing up. I hate that feeling. I don't usually get it from washing up, though.
Oh, there he is.
Hello, how are you?
Not bad, how are you? I'm filming a video where I have to see how long I can survive without food.
Okay, how long do you reckon you'll last?
I don't know, if I can make it to 24 hours, I'll be happy, but I don't know, at the moment...
You can do more than 24 hours, bloody hell.
I don't know if I can. I'm on 17 at the moment, I'm struggling.
You not drink smoothies?
No, you got just water only.
Your water's filling.
It's not filling. Water's filling. What do you mean? Have you got any words of encouragement for me? Any words of advice?
Just fight through it, you know. I reckon people online would be like, be active, but my advice would actually be lay there and try to sleep as much as you can.
Great.
Cheat the system.
That'll make for a great video. Just me sleeping for 24 hours.
Yeah, I think it makes good content as well with me talking to you while I'm in the bath.
Well, I just had a little 45-minute conversation there with Ellis. That killed some time. That was a good little catch-up. We are now getting close to 18 hours without eating. So far, the distractions are working. I'm hungry, obviously, and feel a bit empty, but I don't actually feel too bad yet. I was expecting to get to the shakes or something like that, but we haven't got there yet. The shakes have stayed away.
Right, now we're at the 18-hour mark. I think we've reached the stage where I'm going to have to push my teeth. It's the only way through this, I think. I am also winding up the Listerine. Could I drink that? No, don't drink that. Here it is. Nice bit of toothpaste. Ooh, can't wait. Basically an after 8. Right, and spit. Try and leave a little bit of the residue around the mouth just to maybe get a couple of calories in me. It's not cheating. Now for a bit of the Listerine. How do you open it? Come on. Here we go. That is good, actually. That is good. I feel like I bought myself a few extra hours with that minty goodness. Ooh. Is it possible to overdose on Listerine? Might have just done it. Right, it's 3:30. We are 19 and a half hours in. I've got through lunch. I don't know how I've managed that. For the first time ever, I've skipped breakfast and lunch, which is an achievement in itself. And we're now at 3:30, approaching tea. Dinner time. And I don't quite know how I'm going to manage that. I've just got to find things to do, haven't I? Just to occupy myself. So I'm going to watch some Peep Show. I've never seen it. People keep telling me to watch it, so I'm going to watch it. Currently on episode 3.
What's their problem? This is the 21st century. Olive oil is a perfectly acceptable topic.
20 hours. And I'm starting to struggle now. I'm starting to struggle. Feeling in the old stomach isn't great. Getting pins and needles on the feet. I don't know if that's related. That might just be separate. I don't know. Stomach's making a lot of noises. I feel a bit sick. I don't feel tired yet. That's all right. It's just it's there. It's there. That's just there. The distractions are helping, but I kind of worry that it's starting to wear off a bit now because the discomfort of the hunger is starting to overthrow the distraction, thus not becoming a distraction anymore. One thing I have realised is a lot of my day is sort of based around food and when I'm eating, that kind of thing, and kind of like everything that I do in between there is kind of all about working up until the point where I then eat again. So because I'm not eating, I do feel a little bit lost, because they're kind of like the pillars of the day. Am I talking up my ass? Right, so we are 21 hours into this fast now, and I'm also very hungry, you might have realised. We're just 3 hours away from the 24-hour mark, which I'm pretty impressed with, to be honest. We are slowly getting there. Now, the observant ones of you out there will have realised I'm going to start painting now. That's how I'm going to kill the next few hours, hopefully. We're going to make another masterpiece, because this whole challenge has really given me some inspiration. You know, it's given me some real creative juices, and I just need to get on the canvas. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. How do you make colours? I don't know if this is the colour I'm looking for. Let's find out as you go along. It's a good thing about paint, you can paint over it. Yeah, this probably isn't the right colour, is it? But the good thing about art is it doesn't need to be right. You know, you can have a green elephant and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, people do that, and so that's what I quite like about art. You can't make mistakes, you can't go wrong, because you can just explain it afterwards. No, it's meant to be a blue potato. No, it's because it's a conservative potato and it's a commentary on life. You know, you can just sort of waffle about it afterwards. So I'm going to do that with my piece. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong colour, but I'm going for it anyway. Oh, this is looking good. I'm going to try and do this one fairly quickly as well, because I think it's important with art that you don't just go on and on and on with the piece. Get to the point, do you know what I mean? You got some of the painters that were like faffing about back in the day. What's the one that painted the entire room? Can't remember, but they were faffing around painting the entire room, like every single inch of the room was painted. I think it's the one that's in Vatican. I walked through it, didn't bother to stop. I would have been on my feet an hour or so. It wasn't worth another look, really. Just walk through. Stuff like that, it's just pretentious. You could do a job like that in a couple of weeks. Get one of those big roller things to do the roof. Instead, no, let's do every little, can't be doing with it. Whereas this, I'm slapping it on and you won't even be able to tell. This looks lovely. You could almost eat it. You just wait, see what it is. You just wait. Just stroke that there. Yeah. See, that's looking nice. Blend it all in. Lovely, lovely stuff. There's something very therapeutic about blending colours. Look, I've forgotten that I'm even starving to death right now. I've forgotten about it. You see? This is what painting can do. How have I run out of white? The canvas is white. Why have I ever used white so much? Oh, that is filthy. I feel like I'm getting high off paint right now. Why does it smell so strong? Right, on to the next ingredient. Yes, I'm a painter. I'm a painter. Blend it like Beckham. Put it all on there. This is really starting to come together now. Oh, this looks tasty. Right, so I've done the next layer. I think in order to do the layer on top, I'm going to have to wait for it to sort of set a little bit. So, in the meantime... Okay, we are approaching 23 hours into this challenge now. I can't believe I've made it this far, to be honest with you. I'd usually have had breakfast, lunch and dinner by this point, and I've had nothing. I've never even done anything close to a fast like this. I appreciate a lot of people do fasts and that kind of thing for various different reasons, but I've never done beyond a sort of skipping breakfast type thing. Do you know what I mean? That's as far as it's ever gone. And even that's a rarity. Now I'm going to take the risky decision to do some exercise. The reason I'm going to do some exercise is because I'm actually quite cold. I'm going to do it as a way of warming me up. I do have the heater on, or a radiator anyway, but my feet are a bit cold. Doesn't seem like the smartest idea to do exercise while fasted, but I'm doing it. 3. Jesus, this is getting tricky. I'm level 4. Great content, this. Right, 15, that's me done. It's not much fun, that. Oh, it's not much fun at all. Get some food down me. Oh, I mean, just look what I've got in my fridge. And this video is sponsored by No, it's not. It's not. Okay, it's not. It's just in the fridge. I think this will be cheating because it is a nutritionally complete meal, which to me sounds like food. Cheese. Oh, could do with some cheese right now. I might make some hot water. I've never tried hot water before. I imagine it tastes awful. Why? Why would it taste... It's just a temperature. It's just a temperature. It just smells weird. It smells like irony. Should we try it? See if this warms with... I'm sure it will. It's hot. It will warm me up. That's what happens. Oh, that's not right. That's not right, that. Hot water. It's just not right. It's supposed to be cold and fresh, and it's warm, but still kind of fresh. It's weird. I'll have to grow to like it. It's so weird. But I'm gonna drink it. This is my first time trying hot water. It's really unusual. So it's like water, but it's hot. It's like having a hot cucumber or something. It's not right. You wouldn't have a warm salad, would you? It's weird. And I'm drinking it. I'm sort of liking it. I think it's growing on me. I don't know. It's kind of comforting. What a weird invention. Right, back to this masterpiece. Let's crack on. Got me warm water now. I mean, this is looking pretty terrible, to be honest with you. It's looking awful. But anyway, all the best artists are always self-critical. That's me. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, what have I done? I'm sure Da Vinci looks at his work sometimes and went, I've cocked up there. So I'm probably not alone. I imagine it's happened to most of the top artists out there. Bit more down here, I reckon. Bit more up top. Do you know what? That is coming on quite nicely right now. And I think in years to come, people might look at that and go, wow, that guy's a genius. I think now what it needs is a little bit of life bringing to it. Okay, here we go. Should probably wait for it to set again. But I'm not going to. Oh, okay, it needs something else. Honestly, for a good few minutes then, I forgot I was making a YouTube video. I just completely lost myself for the painting. Yeah, we're probably getting close to finish now. Just completely went off into my own little world then. That means I'm being distracted, that's good. I mean, it's a golden pizza really, isn't it? It's, I didn't really nail the crust, but anyway. Even look at the different texture of the leaves, of the basil there. The different sort of textures there, and the different colours there. You don't care, do you? You don't know, no one ever does. Probably only be appreciated when I'm dead. Which might be later on. Interestingly, the hunger isn't as bad now as it was maybe an hour or two ago. It could well be subsiding a little bit. Maybe I'm getting used to it. I'm actually surprising myself here at the fact that I'm nearly at 24 hours having not eaten. I feel a little bit of a headache just there. Right there. It's brewing. But I'm doing alright, you know. A mate's just asked if I want to go on a night out tonight. It is Saturday night, but do I fancy going on a night out, completely sober, having not eaten, out in the cold, probably going to start snowing soon? Not really, not really. I'm alright, me and me hot water. We're friends now. Also, from a challenge perspective, tactically, I think an early night would be far better than a late night, sort of dragging out the hunger. I think I'm going to pass on that. Here it is, the big moment. When it goes to 8 o'clock, that means I'll have been fasting for 24 hours. I can't believe it. Never done anything like this before. And here we go. 8 o'clock, yay! I've officially not eaten any food in 24 hours. That's a hell of an achievement for me. I actually can't believe I've got to 24 hours, an entire day with no food. Oh God, if I can just grind it through to like 10 PM. And then maybe we can get through the night and into tomorrow, and who knows by that point. I tell you what, one thing I do like about not having to eat food, no washing up today. Should try this every day. Right, so I think I'm at the point now where finally I've finished my painting, and here it is, in all its glory. It's a pizza painting. This is really what I'm dreaming of right now. Oh, I mean, that is special. This will probably be available for anybody who wants it. Link will be in the description below. Now I'm watching one of my favourite comedies, and it is the Prince Andrew interview. Oh, one of my favourites. You can just laugh. You can laugh along. It's a laugh a minute, this guy. I like to watch this as a little treat to myself. A little 50 minutes of fun.
He had the most extraordinary ability to bring extraordinary people together.
Yeah, compliment him. Compliment the pedo.
After I got married, I was very happy.
Well, you weren't because you got divorced, but go on. Right, Prince Andrew interview watched. It's coming up to 10 PM now, which means coming up to 26 hours. I'm feeling kind of like on the verge of shakes now. The hunger sort of feeling is kind of gone at the moment, but I am feeling very sort of empty. Kind of weirdly feel a little bit sort of frantic, a little bit sort of almost giddy. I don't know why that is. Sort of giddy for food, I don't know, is that a thing? Who knows? I might also because I'm quite cold. I don't know why I'm feeling so cold. Is that due to a lack of food? Is that a thing? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go for a shower. That'll kill some more time. And hopefully that'll help heat me up as well, maybe? And just like that, I've had a shower. It's just after 10 o'clock now, and I think I'm going to go to bed and maybe read for a little bit. Got some learning how to drive stuff to read. And then after that, I'll go to sleep and, well, see if I can get to sleep. The worst thing is being hungry. It's really difficult to get to sleep when you're hungry. But so far, I feel like I'm doing all right. I'm doing better than I expected. I sort of started off
hungry, then really hungry, and then kind of got to a place where I was feeling settled, kind of got used to it. Obviously still feeling pretty empty, but I'm doing better than I thought at this stage. And by the morning that'll be about maybe like 36 hours or something like that, 1.5 days, which is crazy. That is mad. Oh my god. I kind of realised how boring life is without food as well. Not even that I get that much pleasure from food, but it's more just like the sitting down, having a rest and just fueling yourself. There's something actually quite pleasurable about that. And the sort of emptiness. Ugh, it's not great. But hey ho, let's get reading.
This is very dry, this. The driver and the law. This section covers licence requirements, insurance, vehicle registration certificate, vehicle tax, MOT. Isn't that stuff for the police to know? Why do I have to know about that? Just get me on the road. Just get me doing forwards, backwards, turning. Right, reading done. Just been reading up on what to do when I load a dog into the car. But I don't have a dog. And what to do with my bikes. How to store my bikes. If I've got a car, I don't need a bike. Why am I taking bikes anywhere? Pointless. Anyway, it's coming to 11 o'clock now. 27 hours without food. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm really tired. See you in the morning. Morning. Oh, it's nearly 10 o'clock. I slept pretty well last night considering I'm obviously very hungry. Had a couple of dreams about food. I had one where I ate chocolate cake and then felt guilty about it afterwards because I wasn't supposed to be eating. Now obviously realised it was a dream. And I had another where I took a tooth out that needed to come out. It was like a baby tooth for some reason. Took it out and then my mum told me I had a cleft palate. Turns out they're completely unrelated. So like I say, it's about 10 o'clock now, so we've been going for 38 hours now without food, which I'm pretty happy with, to be honest. I'm going to lounge around in bed for a little bit longer because it's working as a tactic. It's killing time. Feel pretty empty. Also, stomach's rumbling quite a bit, but actually I feel like I'm coping with it okay. But I will be surprised if I get through today without eating because I do really feel like having food right now. Right, I've got out of bed. It's 10:30. I'm struggling a bit now. I've got a headache and I'm feeling very like frail, which is kind of a weird thing to say. You've got to bear in mind there's not much on me in the first place. Get a shower, that'll kill some time. My old stomach is feeling very light and empty right now. Right, I've been for my shower. It's now 20 past 11, which means we've been going for like 39 hours and 20 minutes. Struggling for energy now. I can't believe I made it past 24 hours. I can't believe that. Usually it's 4 hours, it's usually a stretch. Never mind 24. Is it normal to have headache and muscle aches having not eaten in 40 hours? Is that normal? Because that's how I'm feeling. Like I'm getting a bit of a headache. Staying hydrated, but still have a headache. How do people do this like a week? What are you messing around at? Have some food. It's become quite trendy now, hasn't it, fasting? Everyone going, oh, yeah, I'm fasting right now. Yeah, I only have one meal a day. Nutter. What are you doing? Have another meal. When it's somebody like me who's used to having, you know, 3 meals a day, getting past 24 hours is mental. We're coming up to 40 hours without food. 40 hours. No wonder I got a headache. I mean, what even is my body using right now? There's no fat on me. It's not using any of that for energy. Probably shrinking my brain or something. That's why I feel like I'm struggling right now. I can barely speak. Because the brain's probably being used. It's probably been shrunken to power the body. I think that's probably what happens, I don't know. I need some food. My stomach's really rumbling now. I think this might be it. I think we're getting close now to the end. We're getting very close to 12 o'clock as well. I think when we get to 12 o'clock, I might call it quits. Because at that point, it'll have been 40 hours without food. 40 hours. I can't believe that. 40. Ugh, I can't wait. Just 9 more minutes. I got some food. Here we go. We have got 10 seconds left. Come on. I'm finally going to be able to eat. When the clock strikes 12, it'll be 40 hours. Hey! Oh my god. 40 hours since I last had food. That's it. That's me done. I'm not gonna do a week. Not gonna do a month, a year. I'm having food. 40 hours. Do you realise how mental that is for me? 40 hours. Finally, we can do it. Oh, I didn't shake it up. Oh, I'm gonna get some of this down me. Oh my god. Replenish some of those vitamins that I've not had. Oh, that tastes so much better when you've not had anything else other than water for 40 hours. Now for some pasta. Oh, mozzarella, tomato, basil pasta bowl. Oh my god, it smells so good. I've got the shakes now. Oh my god, the shakes have come out.
Oh, mozzarella. I'm actually shaking. Oh my god. Oh my days. Even I can feel my body's excited. My stomach's going, oh my god. My organs are hyper. I'm sure this probably wasn't the food they were wanting, but that's what they're getting. It really makes you appreciate food more, I tell you that. It's just like an explosion of flavour in your mouth. And every little taste and texture, you can just feel it more. I'll tell you now, pre-made pasta, it never tastes so good. A banana. I've been eyeing up these bananas as well. Get the advent calendar in. Got 2 to catch up on. An upside down gingerbread man. Why is it upside down? Oh yeah, that was a Christmas tree that was upside down. It's supposed to be upside down, or was this being built wrong? Either way, I tell you now, this cheap chocolate tastes 10 times better. Come on, let's get these in. Yeah, I've still got them. I've had them for weeks. Nah, it still tastes awful. Suddenly I feel like I've got life back in me again. It's almost as if eating does that. It's almost like it's a fuel of sorts. But there is one thing missing. I'm gonna go get it. Pizza. Here she is. This is what I've been longing for. Oh, she's perfect. I think I might be full though. And my bollocks. I always got space for a pizza. It's cold.